Welcome to part 2 of the mobility portion of the Flex and Flow program. We're going to continue to put you through some moves to help lengthen your muscles and keep you moving well. So let's get to it. Let's flow. All right, we're going to start back in our shin box position. Knees wide. Lean back into this position. We're just going to move through 4 shin boxes like we started with on day 1. I'll move to the left first. And I want you to squeeze this back glute to get a deep stretch through that right hip flexor. Back to the front, over to the right side. Same thing, we're gonna squeeze this glute to deepen the stretch through this left side. 2 more times. Keep a nice tall chest. And really take your time to move through this, okay? Good, back to the front. We're gonna do 1 more shin box to the left side. I want you to pull this right leg a little bit closer to you, and we're gonna extend this left leg out in front. All right, we're gonna try and get a stretch through this front hamstring. So what I want you to do is lean into the front foot with your belly button without rounding your back. Gonna hold that for a few seconds. Then come back up nice and tall. We're gonna do this 3 more times. Each time I want you to try and deepen that stretch. Lean back into that front foot, keeping yourself square over your front leg. Woo, back up tall. 2 more times. I want you to keep that front foot flexed. Good, release. 1 more time, lean into that front leg. Then exhale your air. Awesome. Now we're gonna bring this foot, tuck it in, bring our foot to our thigh, and we're gonna bring this right leg back and around into pigeon pose. You can kind of rock into this if you need to kind of loosen up those hips. Once you get into a comfortable position, I want you to walk your hands back as far as you can. Nice proud chest. So you're gonna push your chest out, shoulder blades down and back. And to deepen this stretch through this hip, you're gonna push this back foot into the ground. I want you to take a big inhale here. Then exhale your breath and sit into that stretch a little bit deeper. Let's walk our hands down our mat until you reach your forearms. Here you should feel the stretch on the left side in your glute, hamstring. Again, make sure your neck is relaxed, your shoulders are down and back. And we're gonna sit into this position for a few more seconds. From here, we're gonna walk our hands out on our mat. So walk out as far as you can. And I want you to push your hands into the floor to deepen the stretch right here through your lats and your shoulders. Let's really sit into this position here. Let's hold about 5 more seconds. Take 1 deep breath. Exhale. And slowly walk yourself back up to a tall position. Let's bring this back leg up. And then we're gonna rotate to the other side. So falling to the right side. Let's bring this right leg out in front of us. And that same thing, so we're gonna stretch our hamstring. You're gonna lean into that front foot, leading with your belly button, so we don't want any of this. All right, stay nice and tall. Let's hold that for another few seconds. Good, relax. 3 more times here. Relax. I want you to inhale here and exhale as you go into your stretch. And each time your goal is to try and just deepen that stretch. Rock back. One more time. Awesome, great job. We're gonna take that right leg, tuck it back in, extend that left leg out behind us. Again, kind of rock into this position if you need to. And we're gonna start nice and tall, so walking your hands back as far as you can. Chest out, shoulders down and back. Pushing this back foot into the ground to deepen the stretch through your hip. From here, we're gonna walk it down onto our forearms. Again, relax the head, relax the neck. Make sure you're always breathing. Let's take 2 more breaths in this position. And then let's walk it out onto our hands. Again, we're pushing our hands into the floor to deepen the stretch through our shoulders and our lats. Try and get that chest all the way to the ground. Let's hold this for another 10 or 15 seconds or so. This is our chance to really just reconnect with our body, make sure everything's feeling good, and shift your weight around as needed. Good, now let's walk it back up to the top. We're gonna bring our back leg in. We're back up to our starting position. Nice and wide. All right, so we are back in our shin box starting position. I want you to bring your knees nice and wide, chest up, and we're gonna do some single knee drop-ins, okay? So let's start with our right knee. Just gonna drop our knee in toward the ground, trying to keep your chest square to the front. All right, you should feel a nice stretch in your hip. We're gonna alternate left side. Good, back to our right. And make sure you're always breathing through this. Now left knee again. Awesome job. We're gonna make our way down to our mat on our backs. All right, we're completely flat on our back. Legs extended out, arms overhead. We're gonna reach for our right knee. Back is on the ground. Shoulder blades are on the ground. Good, reach back behind you. Get that full stretch through your body, and then we're gonna reach for that left knee. Left knee on the ground. You're gonna bring your right hand out to your side in a T position and meet your palms together. We're gonna go into a few windmills. So you should be fully on your side. Left should be on the ground. We're gonna take that left hand and reach behind us, keeping our fingertips on the ground. Once you get to about above your head, you're gonna open that hand up to the sky until you reach a full T position. You're gonna bring your palms back together. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Ready? Reach. Exhale your breath here. Palms back together. Reach. Reach all the way above you and then out to the side. Really feel that compression in your waist. Palms back together. We're gonna do 1 more time and then transition into a pretzel. So 1 more reach all the way behind you. Once you get to this T position, you're gonna take your right foot, bend it up to try and meet your left hand, and we're gonna hold this stretch for a good 20 seconds or so. I want you to push your foot into your hand to deepen the stretch through your quad, through your hip, and you can bring your right hand to the knee that's on the ground in front if you need to. Just deepen yourself into that twist position. One more big inhale and exhale here. And we're gonna release that right foot back down to the ground and position ourselves back on the mat. Backs completely flat. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna reach behind us. Bring that left knee up. Reach for the left. Left knee, reach back over your head. Reaching for our right knee. Guide it over with our left hand till that right knee is on the ground. Bring that left hand straight out to a T position. Bring your right palm to meet the left. We're gonna open up again. So you're reaching all the way behind you, fingertips on the ground, until you get to that T position. Let's hold this for a second, and then bring our palms back together. 3 more times here. Good, palms together. 2 more times. Big reach. Palms together. Last time, and we're gonna move into that pretzel. Big reach. And with that right hand, reach for that left toe. We're gonna lock into this position. I want you to try to relax everything here. So do a shoulder check, do a neck check. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and I want you to just relax everything. We'll hold here about 5 more seconds. Let's release that left foot. And we're gonna come back right onto our backs. Back flat. All right, bringing our arms right back overhead. We are gonna sit up and reach for our toes. Sit straight up. I want you to reach for the outside of your feet. And I want you to just sit into this position for a second. Kind of shake out your legs. Should feel a stretch here as well through your lats. And from here, we're gonna go into 4 full body rocks. So we're gonna rock back onto our back, feet in the air, and we're gonna try and get our toes to the ground behind us, all right? We're gonna keep these pretty fluid, so just try and follow along. Ready? Let's go. Try and keep those knees locked out, toes to the ground, hips back. Good, we wanna keep them fluid but controlled. Up on your upper back, toes to the ground, keep those knees locked out. Back onto our hips. Good, we got 2 more. Toes to the floor, up on your upper back. Good, last one. Good, well done. From here, we're gonna go into crab reach. So you're gonna come back into the same position you were kind of in your shin box. Nice proud chest. Feet kind of wide, toes out. We're gonna start over our left shoulder. So let's bring our left hand in front of our chest. We're gonna reach up and push our hips to the sky and reach as far back behind you as you can while keeping the bottom arm extended. Good, and let's come back down. We're gonna switch sides. So left hand behind you, right hand at chest. Push those hips up to the sky. Reach over that left shoulder. Really squeeze those glutes. Back down. One more on each side. Ready? Nice big reach. Bring your hips back down. One more on the other side. Good. Let's relax back onto our mat. For our next few exercises, we are going to be hands and knees. So we're going to be in a tabletop position. So let's rotate to tabletop. We're gonna go into our thread the needle. So let's take our left hand. We're gonna thread it through our right arm. I want you to try and get that left shoulder to the ground. Once you make it into this position, you're gonna take your right hand, overlap it on your left, and from here, you're gonna reach that right hand all the way up to the ceiling. I want your eyes to follow your hand. And you're gonna push the back of the left hand into the ground to deepen the stretch. Let's bring that right hand back down to the mat. We're gonna push ourselves back up. Then we're gonna bring this right leg around to a half kneeling position. We're gonna push this right arm into this leg and then open up to the left. So reach nice and tall and breathe. Good, we're gonna come back to tabletop position. Do the same thing on the other side. So right hand threads through left arm, shoulder to the ground, palms overlap. We're gonna open up to the left side. Good, bring that hand back to the mat. Push back up to tabletop position. Left foot this time on the outside of left hand. And we're gonna open up to the right. Well done. We're gonna do this one more time through on each side. Left hand through. Overlap those palms, open up to that right side. Try and deepen your stretch this time. Push this hand into the floor. Keep that core tight and breathe. Let's bring this right hand back to the mat. Right foot up, outside of right hand, and open up to the left. Good, one more time on the other side. Right hand through this time. Palm up, palms together. Reach up, up, up toward the sky. Core tight. Let's bring that hand back down to the mat. And last time with our half kneeling rotation. Let's open up to that right side. Well done. We're gonna move on to our backs and finish with some breathing. Another deep breath through your nose. Exhaling all the air out. 2 more breaths. Last one. All right, well done. Thank you for joining us.